is the worst thing an ex has done to you?
Nothing, honestly. My ex has actually been really good to me.
What's the worst thing you did to an ex?
I cheated.
Sensational.
Because he accused me of cheating, so I decided I was actually gonna go do it.
Who did you cheat with?
A lot of people.
How many people?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Jesus Christ.
He never found out. I was slick with it. I was
You was slick with it.
Yeah, I got away with that shit.
If Jesus can't save these, why are you trying?
I believe she wanted to cheat anyway. It's just that simple, fellas. And that's his real game. And I want to shout out to Minister Jack, because I got this video sent to me. I don't know where it was, taken from or whatever. But I'm like, Jap at the end of this motherfucker? Shouts out to the minister, man, for making his guest appearance about these hoes. You dig? Putting his foot on their neck. Gangster style. Big facts. But check this out, fellas. I got other videos to do. Got to get to my brother. Get cut up. You know how we do it, And cut up once a week, once every other week, whenever I fall. I don't know how to get it done. I'll be so busy doing other shit. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe, fellas. It's very important. Go to join my Patreon. It's up, it's going, and it's lit. It's what you need. You dig? Some of that motherfucking content, that real shit, that game. It's golden. Some uncensored, raw and uncut videos you're not gonna get on YouTube. Go join the Patreon. It's very important. A video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to the description below my bio section. I said it right this time. Description below my bio section. You'll see how to get at me from the social media links, the Gmail, the phone number. You can text me, call me for a consultation. Holler at me, man. I'm all ears. I talked about this in a live, fellas, not too long ago. Motherfucking computer, motherfucker. So that motherfucker was breathing and shit. But I talked about this in a live not too long ago, fellas. It's very important to be into yourself. So much into yourself. I mean, so much into yourself to where if you do think that your bitch is out doing something, or if you got an idea or whatever, burnt the motherfucking hole in my shirt and shit. Fuck, it is what it is. Motherfucker still fit me right. And this motherfucker costs a little bit too for me to do this. This shit crazy. But I got so many. But check this out though. You gotta be so into yourself to where if the bitch, if your girl, your wife or whatever, if she is, if you got the intuition or if you thinking like deep down, she's doing something, that right there alone, just by your thoughts of her doing something, instead of putting your finger on it, you'll look at it as, bitch, you disrespecting me. Just because you see a different pattern in the relationship. Things may be switching up. Things not going how it used to. And you like, hold up. You disrespecting me. You out of this motherfucker. When you so into yourself and you get that far off into life, into actually giving a fuck about yourself going further, and the things you're not going to tolerate, then that's the game, fellas. That's game. Because we as men, we all come from the stages of this. I know something's going on, but I can't put my finger on it. But yet and still, we'll still stay around these chicks. We'll still fuck with them. We'll still deal with them. We'll still be in the process of actually furthering the relationship. Thinking that we're making things happen for the better. But in the back of your mind, there's something going on. And that's where we get wrong, is we verbalize what we think may be going on. Some of us act on it in a violent way. Some of us act on it in a sheer irrational way. I'm going to say it like you screaming and yelling and just being all over the place. It's bare minimum. It's very minute to where you see a guy that thinks something's going on. He knows something's going on. However, he ain't caught nothing. She haven't actually demonstrated that something's really going on, you know, visually for him to actually see it. So he'd be like, but in his heart, he knows what it is. He'll shake the spot, bitch, we done. That's what we trying to get to, fellas. And that's what we need to get to. Or otherwise, this is what you're going to deal with. You're going to deal with a chick stepping out, fucking around on you because you think that she's doing something. Which I believe the bitch was cheating anyway. She was going to cheat. And they come up with so many excuses, fellas, on why they do what they do. Or why they step out and do what they do. Instead of just simply saying, hey, I was just feeling this guy. It was just that simple. A lot of women want to save face in that department because they don't want to, water down the good girl side. They want to keep that image going. They want to uphold that impression and everything. Like, this is what it is about them. They are that good girl. So they don't want to actually, come off as like hoish. But at the same time, game recognize games. If you're smart, you know what it is. You ain't got to actually call it out, fellas. A lot of shit you ain't got to call out. You can see it for what it is. And you get away from that shit before it erupts to be what it might be in the future. And it may be devastating on you. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times it be devastating on you young men, because you got the attachment. You've been with her too long. You didn't shake the spot when you needed to shake the spot, or when someone came and told you, hey, man, you need to leave, man. Because I was one of them young guys. I had to go through the process of dealing with the bullshit to see what it is on the other side of the coin. When I seen what it is in my face, but I chose to weather the storm and say, fuck it, I'm going to go through it. Instead of like, I ain't fucking with that. That's like a tornado, man. I'm good. And dip out. Now that I'm older, I know these things, and I've caught myself in the right time, I believe, within the age frame to learn and know what's going on, and I can pass this along to you fellas, you know what I'm saying? A bitch is going to cheat regardless. Now, what amplifies it, what makes her actually go out and want to do these things, and what adds on to her actually, doing these things, like, it's like the addition to her wanting to actually do these things, is the shit that you do. That's real talk. Not to say that she's not going to cheat regardless. No, I'm not going to say that. None of us is perfect. Man, woman, dog, cat, and animals, I don't know, they play in their nature, so they could be perfect on their end. But us, as human beings, no. None of us is perfect, So, I believe the chicks are going to step out regardless. That's my opinion. Now, what can alter her actually stepping out, and she may think twice about it, is how much value she sees in you. What kind of guy are you? And if you are that guy that upholds the value, then yeah, she'll definitely think twice about doing it. They don't just jump out cheating on any motherfucker like that. Nah, fuck no. You catch you weak, you gonna do it. Just like us, it's no different from us. We dealing, we got a baby mama, we got a wife and all that shit. She's clingy, she's all up under us and shit to where we can go and fuck somebody else and we can do a lot of crazy shit, but we still got a bed at home. She's still opening them doors. It ain't no sudden, we still allowed in the house, we still a man in the house. So you can take advantage of that as a man. We take advantage of that. What you think a woman gonna do? She's gonna take advantage of that. You allowing this shit to happen. You pointing your finger. You blaming her for shit. You arguing with her. You had a stance with this bitch like y'all squaring off or something. When you the motherfucking man, ain't no squaring off. What I say goes. And if it don't go, I'm out this motherfucker. You go find somebody else to run that bullshit on. I'm good. It's just that simple. A lot of guys, it takes time to get there. And to have that a part of you, a part of your, shouts out to Key Glide. Have that shit a part of your chromosomes, then you good. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time to actually get there. You're not going to just get there overnight because you gotta be, how how can I say it, man? You got to take it out of your brain and refunction the way you've been functioning. Because you've been functioning to think that this is cool, arguing with your woman. She go through her shit, you go through your shit. You guys are back and forth. And you hear what she say in the video. He was a good guy. He was a great man. Translation, he was a bitch. He was weak. When you hear a bitch talk like that, fellas, the language tells it all. When you hear a woman talk like that, there's no respect there. I'm sorry. But in our minds, we may think, okay, she's saying these things, she respect me. She's saying she love me. Nah, man. You know, you'll pushover. Sorry to say. And that's why she got what she got off. Real game. Only if we can see this shit and get rid of it on sight instead of arguing, tripping, and all that shit, man, you change a whole lot of shit that's going on, man. You know, you don't let your left hand know what your right hand gonna do. You catch the shit where it is, okay. She on one. You know, patterns changing. Shit ain't going right like it's supposed to. It's another dick in her life. So I'm out this motherfucker. Bounce out. Let her figure it out. Everything will kind of change up then. Instead of arguing with her, letting her know what it is and point fingers. If she ain't actually physically doing it, she could be talking to someone, but she's not physically doing it. You point the finger like she actually doing it, then shit, she's gonna step out and do it. There it is. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a chance she could step out and do it. And 9 times out of 10, they actually step out and do it because they see that you lack security. You insecure as fuck. You know, you soft. So why not take advantage of this motherfucker over here that's showing me something totally opposite of what I got here at home? He's standing up for something. He's standing on shit. He ain't no jealous dude. He ain't blaming me for shit. You know, this motherfucker here is just all over the place. Like a female on, you know, like got a tampon stuck in that ass or something, you know. So let me go on over there. And it can push them over that way. But with or without that, fellas, if they gonna do it, they gonna do it. Game is a game, man. Recognize it. Like these videos, share them, subscribe me. You already know it's the motherfucking message. Holla. Damn, I'm gonna fucking hole in my shirt. I'm still gonna rock my shit.